Like and subscribe, The Facts Drone.
Caitlin Clark exposed Team USA and got her revenge. Caitlin Clark has been waiting for this a long time. She was famously snubbed from the US Olympic roster and playing with the WNBA All-Stars at All-Star Weekend. She'd have a chance to get her revenge on Team USA, facing up against Diana Taurasi, Breanna Stewart, and other WNBA stars that doubted her. This was her chance to prove she deserved to be on Team USA in a game featuring the WNBA's very best. And in this game, she'd be teaming up with Angel Reese, another rookie all-star who feels like she should have been on Team USA. Let's talk about this game. First play of the game, and the hometown hero Diana Taurasi, showing age, is just a number, 42 years old, still moving off the ball, goes between the elevator screen and sinks the free ball. Caitlin Clark tries to answer right back, driving to her favored left. She pauses, lets Chelsea Gray fly by, open free ball from the wing, but the shot is short. The defensive intensity from both teams is there. Few scoreless possessions, Team WNBA sleeping defensively, Chelsea Gray wide open free, connects. It's clear that Team USA were focused on one thing only, and that's stopping Caitlin Clark.
Okay.
Blitz her on the screen here, but she finds Wnba, who gets Breanna to bite. One dribble pull up from the elbow, it's good.
First.
Points of the game for Team WNBA, and then it's her again. Nneka, showing why she's a 9-time All-Star, waits for the closeout, puts the ball on the deck, drives through the lane and scores. Another standout player from this game was 2-time MVP Breanna Stewart. She sees the mismatch with the slower Jones, blows by and scoops it up and in. Check out the ball movement from Team WNBA. Caitlin Clark 2-man game with Jones. She can't quite catch it in time on the roll to finish, but feeds it baseline to a cutting Bonner who scores, and she makes it 5 quick points. As this time in transition, the 2-time champ lets fire from the wing, and that's 3 more on the board for Team W. Check out the defense from Caitlin Clark here. She does a great job staying in front and contesting Chelsea Gray's shot, forcing the former finals MVP into a miss. Clark gets the rebound, comes the other way, Stewart switches onto her, so Clark nicely slips the bounce pass through to Nneka. She kicks out, extra swing pass, Bonner open for another free. She misses and the opportunity to take the lead goes begging. A'ja Wilson right. Here showing why she's the league's best player. Watch the crossover. To get inside and beat the weak side defense to the goal to score. She's well on pace to win her 3rd MVP for a reason. Brittney Griner at 6 feet 9 inches is a mismatch for anyone in the WNBA down low, not named Camila Cardoso. Her turnaround jumper from the baseline is good, and there she is again. BG, this time she backs down her defender,
Turns over her right shoulder, ducks under and steps through to score. Great footwork from the future Hall of Famer. But how about Fever guard Kelsey Mitchell? Watch her use the roller as a decoy and attack the space behind Griner and lay it up and in over the 6'9", 8-time leading
shot blocker. Kelsey Mitchell proved in this game why she's a certified bucket in her 3rd All-Star appearance. The standout player from this first quarter was Nneka Ogwumike. Simple pick and roll here. Stewart recovers well, but Nneka steps back and hits a jumper from the top of the paint. She's got 8 first quarter points. But you want to know what's a scary sight? A'ja Wilson when she's hitting threes. Team W leave her wide open at the top of the key, and she punishes them for disrespecting her range. A'ja Wilson goes under the screen, rookie error. You can't allow a 43% shooter that kind of room to get her shot off.
With 1 minute left to go in the first, look who checks into the game. Angel Reese. And look at the hostility right.
Kelsey Plum and Kelsey Mitchell all over each other. And make no mistake about it, this is an exhibition game. But these players on the floor right now are playing hard and definitely have a point to prove. Kelsey versus Kelsey. Mitchell hits her with a hazy move to get Griner backpedaling, and she drains a deep too-good shot. Final possession of the quarter, USA lead by 1, Gray pass inside to Jones.
She leans and tries to lay it up over Griner, won't go, but look who's there. Angel Reese, generational rebounder, grabs the board and puts it in.
To go. That's her first points of the game in her first of many All-Star appearances. Second quarter and the Fever duel check into the game. Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston, and right away they show their newfound chemistry. Caitlin Clark picks out Boston with a beautiful bounce pass. Boston drives hard into the paint and scores and won. It's crazy how people said this duel couldn't coexist, because they've definitely figured out how to play with each other now. Caitlin Clark is the best passer in the WNBA. Watch her here in transition, head up the whole time, sees Jones running the floor, and rewards her with a perfect pass right on the money over the defense. No dribble needed, and that's a layup for Jones. Team USA knows she's the danger. Watch how they trap her full court to force the ball out of her hands. And I want you to remember that this is an all-star game, and they're defending a rookie like this. Boston carelessly turns the ball over here and Team USA's high press. Pays off. Copper give and go with Thomas for 2 inside. Aaliyah identifies the mismatch entry pass into Jones down low, who's just too big and too strong for Cooper inside. Kelsey attacking, curls around. The baseline sees Brittany Griner at the foul line, and the 6 feet 9 inches big shows her ability to space the floor and hits the mid-range jumper. That's 8 points for her early on 4 of 4 shooting. We've been waiting a long time for a Caitlin Clark free. Starting from the right side, you know it's coming. Boston sets the screen to free up CC going left. Fires, but it rims out. Now I really like the look of this. Caitlin Clark in the game, with a front court of Angel Reese and Aaliyah Boston. Watch how quickly Angel Rice feeds Clark, who shows her speed in transition, races, finds Gray under the basket. She's fouled, and that's another great pass from Clark that led to points but won't count as an assist. Check this out, current GOAT versus future GOAT, Diana Taurasi. Almost twice her age, takes Caitlin inside,
draws the foul, and is able to score through contact.
And for all the controversy and history that they have, it's great to see them battle it out on the court. Clark gambles on the steal, doesn't get it, and Sabrina no-look shovel pass to Asia Wilson. She scores and USA go up 6. Rough stretch for Team WNBA here. They need some stops and get one. Clark deflects the pass Erik's way. Clark out in transition. Nobody near her, and she lays in her first points of the ball game. Another assist right here for Caitlin Clark. Pick and roll with Jones. Stewart steps up to switch on Clark, who whips it inside to Jones, who one-on-one with Wilson, turns over her left shoulder, bangs and finishes. She's really balling out there. Watch Ariki on the drive. Finds Jones popping out to the elbow, and she smoothly cans a rainbow jumper. Breanna Stewart, though, gets that right back, faces up out of the post and hits the J from the mid-range. That's 8 first-half points for the reigning MVP.
Caitlin Clark takes her assist total to 5.
This time she runs the floor, simply hands it off to Gray, sets a hard screen on Diana Taurasi, and Gray nails the free ball. Diana Taurasi doing her thing. Gray is in no man's land defensively, so Diana takes advantage. Gets inside, no help defense from the weak side, and that's too easy for the 11-time All-Star. And then again, that UConn Huskies connection, Taurasi comes. Around the screen from Wilson, Stewart doesn't stop moving off the ball. Gets an open catch and shoot look from the corner, and the USA are back up 3. Speaking of the UConn connection, how about the Fever duo? Caitlin Clark 2-man game with Boston. Clark around the screen, slips her teammate through with a bounce pass. Boston pauses, Asia gives her too much room, and she scores with her signature inside jump shot. 1 minute to go in the half. Out in transition, Breanna Stewart preparing for Paris. Lovely Eurostep by Jones and Banks in the floater. She's up to 14 points now in the first half, leading all scorers and going for that All-Star MVP. Final possession of the half. The Fever draw up a play from the inbound. Clark one-on-one with Taurasi. She wants this matchup, lets a bomb fly from deep, misses, but Jones is on the glass, puts it up before the buzzer, count it for 2. Caitlin Clark uncharacteristically with just 2 points at the half, but she doesn't need to score. She's done a great job getting her teammates going, taking advantage with all the talent around her on the floor with 7 assists. Asia Wilson and Stewart combining for 27 USA points. Alicia Gray leads Team WNBA in points with 12. And a quiet night for Erik Ogunbowale so far, with 0 first-half points. Spoiler alert, that's going to change. First play of the third, Team WNBA go to the Fever's inbound play. Clark to Boston handoff. Caitlin curls around, wide open free for the lead, another miss. Clark is really struggling with her free ball, not just in this game, but in her last WNBA game too, which we talked about in this video when she shot 2 of 9. She's in a shooter slump right now,
but it's nothing to worry about because it happens to the best of them.
Clark's
smart enough as a rookie to understand that if her shot isn't falling, find someone's.
She picks out Ariki here with the bounce pass. She fades and knocks down a tough shot with a hand on her face, kicking her leg out like dirt. That's why she's top 3 in points per game in the WNBA. Elite shot maker. Great red defensively here from Clark. Anticipates the handoff to A'ja Wilson. Rips it loose, comes up with the ball. Then in the pick and roll finds Nneka with the pocket pass on the drive, who banks in the push shot over the soon-to-be MVP. Game tied, time for a big shot. Ariki off the handoff from Clark, one dribble. Pull-up free ball from the top of the key, sinks it to give Team WNBA the lead. And with that assist, Caitlin Clark makes history, breaking the record for most assists from a rookie in a WNBA All-Star game. And the crazy thing is the third quarter has only just started. Erik's been scoring the ball early in the third, but she can pass too. This time she throws a lob pass over the defense inside to Jones, who spins under the hoop, through 2 defenders and finishes. Strong over Stewart. Team WNBA lead by 5, and USA need a timeout. Ariki fires a 3 off the dribble over Wilson, misses. Plum comes up with the rebound, outlet. Pass to Wilson running the floor, and that's too easy for the league's leading scorer to end an 11-0 WNBA run. Here's Ariki Ogunbowl strutting her stuff. Plum does well to defend the DHO, but Ariki steps back to the corner, contested free ball, no problem. They call her the female Kyrie for a reason, and she's worthy of that comparison. USA down 6 need to start hitting shots, and they do. Who else? Stewart makes the extra pass to A'ja Wilson in the corner, and she knocks it down over the late closeout. But Team W get those points right back. USA blitz the ball handler. Ariki pops out from the screen, open free from the left wing, and she knocks it down. Kelsey Mitchell here, Caitlin Clark's Fever teammate, does her best Ariki impression and gets the lucky bounce on a free ball from the same spot. And there she is again. Kelsey fakes the handoff with Ariki, attacks baseline and scoops it in, blowing right past Stewart as if she wasn't even there. And then again, USA not learning from their mistakes, sleeping on that. Left wing, Ariki Ogunbowl from the same spot knocks down another. She's seriously cooking in this third quarter. Plum answers right back. Sidestep free off the screen is good, but Ariki welcomes the shootout. With no intention of passing the ball right here, goes right back at her. Heat check free in Plum's face is good. That's 17 points for her in the third. Unbelievable stuff. Kelsey Mitchell is also quietly going off. Watch her. Here, wait that extra second for Grainer to commit, then blows right past her, hops to the cup and scores with the right past Sabrina. She might be the quickest player in the WNBA, although I'm sure Kennedy Carter might have something to say about that. Kelsey Plum here. Drives with intent, turns the corner on the drive, goes all the way inside and lays it in. That's 9 points for her, cutting the deficit back. Within single digits. USA go inside to Grainer for 2. That should be the last shot of the quarter, but no. Kelsey Mitchell racing out in transition. Almost loses the handle, recovers, quick cross back towards the baseline, difficult contested long 2 from the corner at the buzzer, and she sinks it. The bench is going crazy. What a quarter from Kelsey Mitchell and Ariki Ogunbowl, and Team WNBA lead the Olympic champions by 9 points. Ariki had 21 points in the third quarter. This is unbelievable stuff. First play of the fourth quarter, Jackie Young, great take across the baseline for the reverse finish. Ariki the other way misses a tough off-balance shot in the miss range, but a big offensive rebound for Jones kicks it back out to her. Ariki wide open, and Team WNBA are back up 10. USA get those 3 points right back. Grainer holding off the help defense down low. Allows Breanna Stewart to stay open from the right side. Textbook, catch and shoot free, and she hits another. That's 21 points for Stewart. This was a great play right here from Angel Reese. Stewart, trying to back her down low, steps back, fade away out of the post. Reese gets a hand on it, blocks the shot, and look at the effort. Running the floor, furthest player ahead, Jones picks her out on the move, and Reese does so well to get it up and in off the glass while running full speed, turning defense into offense. Sabrina has been quiet all game, shooter versus shooter here, takes Clark off the dribble, beats her to the spot and scores inside. And here's the play we've all been waiting for, the two rivals connecting. Caitlin Clark on the drive, feed to Angel Reese off. The bounce, who goes up strong over the taller grinder. 10 assists for Caitlin Clark, and she's now just one shy of the all-time WNBA All-Star assist record, held by Hall of Famer Sue Bird. 6 minutes to go, Clark spins by Sabrina, alley-oop-like pass to Bonner to tie the record, but she can't convert and lay it in. The WNBA broadcasters need to stop sleeping. They can't keep up with the pace of Caitlin Clark, and she scores 2 while they're showing a replay. We don't even know what she did. All we know is she scored. Caitlin Clark proving to be too fast for even television. Team USA
needs something quick.
Aya Wilson down low with Reese. Mitchell pokes it loose. Gray comes up with the steal. Rewards Reese for running the floor, who lays it in on the move. 10-0 WNBA run, and Angel Reese reaches double-digit points. It's getting out of hand now because Erica Ogunbowale transition free is good, and USA
are down 20 points.
This is embarrassing
stuff.
The team that's supposed to represent the nation,
with a team full of MVPs and champions, are getting destroyed by a very young team.
They turn to the veteran
Taurasi, and she hits a huge free off the dribble to cut the lead to 17. Arike Ogunbowale is out there stunting, dances off the dribble, takes a ridiculous
3-point range. That's her 29th point. She's just too shy of the WNBA All-Star Game record. Can she make history? With just over 4 minutes to go, Stewart trying to fight back. Misses, and that's another rebound for Angel Reese. Misses double-double, gets her 10th rebound there, and she makes history, setting the WNBA rookie record for rebounds in a game. Taurasi won't give up without a fight. Fires again from way downtown, cutting the lead to 14. She's got 14 points in this game. USA going on a little run, but it's too late. Taurasi to Stewart in the corner again. She hits the 3, really out there doing her thing.
But it doesn't matter because they're up against Arike Ogunbowale.
This is a historic performance. Watch her jack up a sidestep 3 here over 2 defenders, and with that shot she breaks the record. Most points ever in an All-Star game. In this second half, she's taken this close game by the scruff of the neck and single-handedly turned it into a blowout. A minute to go, Breanna Stewart attacks Caitlin Clark with the Euro, another 2 for her, taking her points tally to 31. Last offensive possession of the game, Sabrina finally gets her first free. It was a really rough shooting night for both the sharpshooters, Clark and Sabrina shooting a combined 1 of 12 from free. And look here, right at the buzzer, Breanna Stewart launches one final free to tie Arike Ogunbowale's record. She misses, and look who's there. Angel stat padding Reese gets the board and ties the record with 11 rebounds. She made history in this game. Most rebounds from a rookie, most offensive rebounds from a rookie, and Caitlin Clark was just 1 assist shy of the All-Star Game assist record. Still, she broke the record for most assists in a game for a rookie, finding ways to be impactful, even when struggling to score, and everyone for Team WNBA was out there making history. Arike Ogunbowale, much-deserved All-Star Game MVP for the second time in her career. Her 44 points was the most ever. All of them came in the second half too. And it led Team WNBA to a victory over what's likely soon to be the Olympic champions. Great performance from Team WNBA. Boston, Mitchell, and both the Joneses contributed a lot too. What a great night for women's basketball. We also got a viral moment between Clark and college rival soon to be #1 pick Paige Becker sitting courtside. But above all this is revenge. Caitlin Clark was snubbed from Team USA, and she's just gone and beaten the same team that decided she wasn't good enough to play for them a few months ago.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for daily updates.